Now we have Bryce Ward coming to the cage, guys.
Hey, Bryce.
Like I said, I thought all that frontal lobe damage got the best of me, guys.
Will, we never doubt you.
Bryce Ward, a really tough young man. This kid is very young, strong wrestling
What
background.
is he, a knockout artist? Or
Strong power wrestling, heavy hands. He likes to throw his hands.
Heavy-handed wrestler?
Yes. Yeah. He fought Rich Lang, who's fighting later on the card, on 1 week notice and lost a tough fight. And his last fight, his coaches and corner think he actually won the decision that he lost. So they're very hungry, they're a little salty, and they really want Bryce to have this opportunity to step himself up into the next level.
Yeah.
Team Jukow there, wishing their fighter well. You know, and you see the hockey tattoo. Hockey athletes are another group of tough guys and girls.
Another level of individuals.
That's crazy how they could be so big, but like 6'6", but just on skates like it's nothing.
And then fight on skates.
It's unreal.
I look like Bambi when I try to wear them. I couldn't imagine throwing punches, too.
Listen, I had played in this game. It's like the same name. A guy had Mike Tyson name, and he was a hockey player.
Wow.
And I had to live his life, and he lived my life.
Okay.
And that was the hardest thing I ever do, be a
Hockey.
goalie.
Oh,
you know how hard it is to be a goalie?
The goalie.
I couldn't even stand up. I had to stay down because it was
When
too
did
heavy.
you do that?
6 years ago.
I got to look that up. I'd love to see that.
Plus all the
He was a
equipment.
white guy, and then his name was Mike Tyson, too.
Oh, yeah?
From Michigan. And we traded life. He lived my life, I lived his life.
How'd he do?
He didn't do too bad boxing. He boxed with Hasim Rockman.
Oh,
Really?
Rock.
Young Hasim, right? Oh, okay. I'm definitely looking it up now. Thank you, Mike.
Who was the scene fighting?
Mike Tyson, the white Mike Tyson.
White Mike Tyson, okay.
From Michigan.
Wow. There's another boxer named Mike Tyson?
No, he's not a boxer. There's Mike Tyson, same name.
Oh, I was about to
Hockey
say.
They did a little. They did a
Crazy.
little role reversal.
Same name. The show was the same name.
Yeah.
People with the same name that are famous with normal people.
Have you ever met him? Have you ever met him? Because
No.
No.
So
he's
that'd be
a cool
interesting.
guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
that'd be
they had
interesting.
you wearing goalie pads and stuff, and were they firing like
You gotta
hard
see
slap
this.
shots? I gotta watch this.
Same name.
Yeah.
Same name.
Okay.
Oh man, listen. I was like this. I never got up. I had to block this on my knees. It was too heavy. You'd be surprised.
Was that the first
How you
time
gonna
you've been on?
fight
Had you been on ice skates before
Never.
that? First time? Yeah.
I did it once. I was holding onto the rail
No.
the whole time. I did
Listen,
I
was on
done.
the ice skate, and I thought I broke my ankle. Almost killed myself. I said, hey, this is not cool.
I ain't doing this anymore.
No more. Never again.
No.
Everyone else is just doing so effortlessly. I'm just
Yeah.
like, how could they do that?
It really is.
Yeah.
It does take a tremendous skill.
Hey, listen.
I mean,
It
professional hockey, how fast they're going, how quick they're moving, the intensity and the ferocity of the hits.
And the dangerousness. Why was it
crazy.
Someone just died because they're like
Carotid
what do you call
artery.
it? Yeah, carotid artery. They cut his neck. The skate did.
Oh, that's scary.
That's
That
why I'm
was
like,
a very nuts video to watch.
I watched it. It was bad.
I can't watch stuff like that.
That's why I would never do ice hockey, stuff like that. I would never try it.
The fingers get messed up.
Oh, yeah.
And know what else you do?
The action
Listen,
continues on the
They
card
have the
for
most
Cage War
beautiful girlfriends
67
and
with
wives
our
in the world,
upcoming
and they
contest.
have no teeth.
Rounds in our welterweight
No teeth.
division.
The greater you are, the less you have
Introducing
teeth.
first, fighting
Yeah.
out of the blue corner. He weighed in yesterday,
Yeah.
170.8 pounds, representing Team Jukow out of Scotia, New York, Bryce Ward.
Who's that guy? Who's that? And who's that?
His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in yesterday 171 pounds, representing Mohawk Valley Mixed Martial Arts out of New Hartford, New York, Alex Lachate Williams. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Mr. Kevin McDonald.
This is a very. Does this feel like an even fight to you, Will?
It does.
It feels very even to me. This is going to be a good one.
They haven't not locked eyes with each other the whole time they've been in the octagon.
Oh, you see him talking shit. He's talking shit. He's saying you're dead. He went like this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of energy. I see a lot of energy.
Yeah, it's gonna
right
be a
here.
good one.
Yeah, Alex
They can't-
Williams not as composed as he normally is. I think that's out of respect for Bryce Ward's danger.
Ward wearing blue, Williams wearing red. This feels like a very even, certainly a high-level competitive fight. A lot of skill here we're going to see.
Oh!
And some power.
It's crazy how just like a punch an inch away could be a knockout or just like a graze. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, and that's the difference with
Very
the
interesting.
MMA gloves. You know, it takes a fraction of an inch to change that trajectory and that power.
yep. 4 ounces, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
How big are the gloves for the Jake Paul
I
fight?
think 12 or 14.
Okay.
It's
Oh!
14.
Is it?
14.
Oh, I can't wait to see you hit him with them, champ.
It's gonna take him down. Let's see.
Alex Williams digging that underhook, trying to turn him into the cage. Bryce Ward looking for the trip. He's got the hands locked behind the back. Williams doing a good job trying to dig that right underhook.
Looks like both of them can fall based on like their balance right now. Just depending on what they do, they both can go to the ground.
They could. You know, Bryce Ward might benefit from taking his right leg, bringing it behind Alex Williams' right leg and pulling it behind.
Ward is a strong fighter. That's a great job by Alex Williams there.
With the guy with the blonde hair, right?
Yes.
Yep, Williams has the blonde hair. Ward is a strong dude. Look at his sturdy
I
frame.
know, but
Stocky.
this guy wants to be here. The guy with the blonde hair, he wants to be in this fight bad. I could tell by the energy from the beginning.
I like
Well, and
watching.
again, another MMA
Yeah.
guy. They're dogs.
Boy, those leg kicks are something, though.
Now, but this guy, the blonde guy, wants to be in here, though.
For sure.
Bryce Ward starting to look a little bit fatigued here.
But with a minute to go, Will, I think he's probably winning the round, don't you think?
You know, right now it could be a toss-up. You never know what the judges are seeing.
Whoa! Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice job by Williams!
Connected too.
That was
Here we
beautiful.
go!
Connecting.
45 seconds left to go in the first round. It's about to get ferocious
That
here,
was
Rivers.
sophistication right there, right? Am I wrong?
No, that was
There-
beautiful.
No, it was. It was.
That was slick.
I like
Yeah.
well, these are
I haven't
two good
seen that
fighters.
like that.
Ooh.
Alex Williams.
Is
very
this a title
composed.
fight?
No, it's
No.
not.
Good,
Nope.
good takedown defense.
Champ,
Absolutely.
Champ, you were talking about somebody's will, right? Their ferocity, how bad they want it. These guys are equally
This
matched.
is it, yes.
Yeah.
I can see, but in the beginning of the round, he went like this, I'm going to kill you.
Oh.
This guy, the blonde hair, said that to him.
Alex Williams, a tough guy,
He
another
is.
young lion.
I like
I
that.
saw them lock eyes the whole time they were in there. I'm like,
Yes,
this is gonna be a good one.
me too.
This is gonna be a good
I
one.
can tell they don't like each other.
Yeah.
That's as action and even of a round as I think we've had so far here tonight.
You know, I mean,
I think this is going to be a heavy knockout, this fight.
I would have to give that round to Alex Williams just for the pressure.
This
and the
guy right
damage.
here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But exciting, though. It was
It's
exciting.
very
Good
exciting.
fight.
Bryce Ward's corner giving him some advice. And, you know, we've seen Team Jukau's stand-up really kind of elevate itself. They have their boxing coach, Hakeem.
Yeah.
And now they have a new Muay Thai coach, Faraz, and it's really rounded out their striking to complement their jiu-jitsu.
Yep. That can only be a good thing. That can only be good.
By the way, Champ, were you invited to the Spear for the fights this weekend, or any chance you're going to make your way out to Vegas?
I
or
don't
is it
think
just too
I don't
soon?
think I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to DC. But my best friend's son is getting married,
Oh.
so I gotta go there.
Okay.
And then after that, I think we're going back to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to be some spectacle tomorrow night. UFC 306.
O'Malley's fighting, huh?
Yeah, he's the main event.
Valentino
excited.
and
He's
Alexa
excited.
Grasso is going to be a great fight.
That's their third, right?
Yep.
He's winded. He
That's
was
why I
like,
said Bryce Ward seems to be, you know,
Yeah.
more worse for the wear there.
He didn't
Yeah.
expect this guy to be this tough.
Yeah.
and he's
got-
carrying more muscle.
Because the guy looks a little wimpy when you look at this guy, you know. But I don't think he expected this guy to be that tough.
Looks like
Ooh,
Eminem,
good
the old
kick.
Slim Shady days, a little bit
That
with the hair.
was a good kick by him too.
Slim Shady meets Mad
Oh.
Max.
Yes.
Oh,
Williams
God.
is very athletic, and he's deceptively strong.
Bryce Ward going
the
for that
blonde,
hard
the blonde,
right
right?
hand.
Yeah, the blonde.
Blonde hair, this very athletic.
He's not letting him take him down.
Nope.
Even when it looks like he's about to, he's not letting him do it. His will.
And he's doing a nice job
Perseverance,
delivering
pushing
strikes
through.
while he's defending the takedowns.
Oh, now he got it. Now we got
The
it.
crowd responds.
He can't fight him standing up. He got to take him down.
Yeah.
But Will, wouldn't you say? I mean, Williams is doing a really nice job on his back here.
You know, he absolutely is. He's composed, but the judges are just seeing you on your back.
That's
Yeah.
true. But you'll see, Williams is the kind of fighter, though, he's not going to accept that position. He's going to scratch and claw and do everything that he has to do to try to get back on his feet.
Oh, absolutely. And you're going to hear Duff Holmes screaming, get to your feet, get to a hip, create some space.
He won't be accepting this position. I don't know if he can do anything about it because, I mean, Bryce is strong, but
he looks very strong.
He is. Ward is strong. But Williams, I think, is just elusive and athletic enough to try to maybe get off his back here and flip position.
He's trying to raise the legs up, looking for an arm. Trying to get that left leg across the face of Bryce Ward. Bryce Ward very aware of that, put his head against the cage.
That's the thing about the ground game. It can turn into a submission real quick.
But you see Bryce Ward pulling his elbow out.
Next thing you know, it's over, right?
Over.
But he's got to get that elbow back.
I love it, though. I love that.
He's got to stack Williams and then get his elbow behind Williams' rear end. And Williams needs to pull his hand to his face and extend those hips to create that angle on the armbar. Good job by Bryce Ward getting that hand. 1 minute left of round 2.
Great round so far by Bryce Ward.
Yeah, he got to get up, but Bryce going to win this round.
I agree, champ. Look at the left leg of Bryce Ward.
Yeah. Bryce won the round because he's like dominant over
his
body
won
movement.
round.
Yeah, definitely won it.
Well,
for
there's still
sure.
40 seconds left. Williams with an opportunity here.
Williams would benefit himself getting his back to the cage, using the cage to wall walk. Bryce Ward using his right leg to trap.
I think he's going to rest this round and fight like hell
Yeah.
the next round. That's what I think.
And I think that we agree that Williams probably won the first round, meaning that the
Definitely,
third round is
Yeah.
for everything.
Up for grabs.
Bryce Ward trapping Alex Williams' left hand.
Williams more relaxed.
Look at Williams' left hand behind his back. Bryce Ward, very intelligent young guy.
Yeah. Almost rendering his opponent useless at this point.
So it's 1-1. It's the
1-1.
final round. We'll see
Here
what
we
goes
go.
down.
Hell of
See
a
what
fight,
happens.
gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be hard to top this one.
Right.
Amir, if you're Bryce Ward's coach, what are you telling him?
If it's 1-1, fight smart or go for it. You know, it depends on what they think the scorecard is. If it's 1-1, I guess go with their game plan or go for the knockout.
I would tell him to take him to the ground and do what he did this round.
Yeah, whatever their game plan is.
Win ugly. You know,
Yeah.
win is the win. Win ugly.
Yeah.
So, and Champ, what would you tell Williams, who wants to keep the fight probably standing up? What would you tell him?
Stay away from him. Attack him, then run again. Hit him, and run. Do like an Ali with boom, 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 boom. Beat him up.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Then run around. Pound on him and run around. Pound him, score and run around.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go, gentlemen. Third and final round.
When he chase you, hit him coming in.
And that's where the jab is just the most underutilized and undervalued strike in MMA.
Yeah.
Yo, he looks so
boxing
out
is the
of
best punch
breath.
in the fight.
So out of breath. Would you say even in MMA, the jab is the most important punch?
I don't know.
What would you say?
I think it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
The jab, if used effectively, is the most effective strike in combat sports in general.
And boxing, the jab is everything.
Well, you know how many variations of the jab are there? There's so many.
So many. Side, low, high. Yeah, angle.
Straight line jab, everything.
Sonny Liston had that power jab, right?
Yeah,
Take your
through
teeth out. You know what I mean?
Like a batarang.
Yes, sir.
Bryce Ward trying
slow.
to suck that leg in.
Kicking out. Yeah. That's what you should do. Score. Pop, pop, pop. Kick him and run around. Pop, pop, pop. Kick him, pick him, kick him, and then run around.
Oh, he's cut.
Oh, it's cut.
Oh, he is.
He's cut under his right eye.
Stay relaxed. Stay relaxed. Sometimes when they see cut, they go for blood and make mistakes. Stay
Nice
relaxed.
job turning Bryce Ward into the cage.
I wonder if I thought I saw a little nick on Williams too. I wonder if it might have been a clash of heads, possibly. I'm not sure, but I thought I saw something over.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Nice
wow.
Dirty boxing on the break.
Williams is turning this fight around, guys.
Now he has a black eye, bloody nose.
This is turning into a real street fight.
And Ward's a little tired.
Yeah.
Ward almost got a sneaky, good, lucky punch in there.
Williams stalking.
He wants him to counter, I think.
Good job by Williams, too, to avoid the takedown.
Oh,
Great combination. How about Williams touching him up here in the third round?
That jab we called for, guys.
Oh, right hand. That was a beautiful right hand on the ear. You saw that?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful right hand.
Hands are fast.
Bryce Ward's got to get off of the cage, though.
Yeah, he looks hurt. He looks dazed. Like
Jab,
the way
jab.
he's
That's all he
moving
needs
is
to jab. It's over.
Jab out, jab out.
If he
Get away
keeps
with
jabbing him,
Nice knee off the clinch.
get off him. Get it. Jab. Keep him at the distance. William.
Yeah, that's a good call, Amir, because, I mean, we're only seeing Bryce back up now as opposed to going forward.
Jab. He has to jab.
Ooh.
Final minute.
That was crazy.
Oh, shit.
He went down like it was nothing. He went down like boom. Wow.
What a comeback!
Wow.
All it takes
That was
is
a good fight.
the shin to the chin.
Right when it connected, I saw him go right to sleep. I was like, well,
But he was hurt before that.
he was hurt.
He was
Yep,
hurt before
leading
that.
up to it.
He hit him with a right hand earlier that hurt him bad.
That was crazy.
Excellent fight.
He was getting better as the fight went on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was really exciting too.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was a great ending. I kind of felt like he was going to knock him out because he got more tired and more tired and more tired.
Yep.
I felt like it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, and Williams was just growing more and more confidence. You're going to remember him, the white kid with the blonde hair, champ. White kid with the blonde hair. Hell of a fight.
You know, and he did a nice job beating up the legs to the point where, you know, Bryce Ward being tired, having his legs beat up, probably didn't really anticipate a high kick.
Yes, brother. Yes, my pleasure.
Great job by Alex Williams. Always tough to see somebody go down like that, but Bryce Ward, really tough guy.
All right, champ, why don't you take us through the final flourish here?
Yep.
Hey, I'm watching this fight. He's really ahead of his game. He's already got him beat up, already got him hurt, but he had hurt him. Oh, God.
Oh, there it was.
He had hit him with a right hand on the ear right before that. And that.
So do you think was it the kick to the head or was it the punch before?
What about
it was like a combo, right?
Yes, he was tired, and then that kick to the head gave him a factory reset.
Dang.
Almost looked like he grazed him, but it was just...
but that's what happens. When you get kicked with the leg like that, it makes the brain rattle as opposed to just a punch because you got that much more force coming to the head.
It's your biggest muscle, too.
Motion. We'll see how well he connected.
What's this?
Williams is very athletic.
We're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo for the official results.
Ooh, look at that kick.
Well, watch it. You tried to avoid it, too, ran right into it. Look, he tried to avoid it. Boom, right into it.
He got hit.
No, that
was clean hit.
Yeah.
That was clean as,
It was
as
perfect.
can be.
It was perfect.
Clean as
Referee
can be.
Kevin McDonald's called a stop to the fight 2 minutes, 5 seconds into round number 3. For your winner by way of knockout, Alex Lachate Williams.
The night so far, but we have about 5 title fights left.
We've got 6 fights left, 5 title fights.
5 title fights.
So one more fight than all title fights?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
And how about a round of applause for Bryce Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
We're going to take another look at it here. Here we go. We're going to look at the replay.
That was a clean kick.
See, he was hurt. He was trying to avoid it every day. Ran right
Ducks
into it.
right into that shin.
He was trying to avoid it. See, boom, ran
Right to the forehead.
See, when it was full speed, it looked like it was a graze, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the punches that knock you out. The ones that you don't see. They don't look like they're hard punches.
Yep.